Hey everybody, it is Debbie from Scrap for Therapy, and I am here attempting for the second time to do a flip through of our Hawaiian memory album. I have a house full of teenage boys, so I'm not sure how this will go. There's some language going on back there, so we'll see. They're all juniors in high school. Like I said, this is the album I created for our Hawaiian trip, which we took in August. Yes, still this month, the very beginning of the month. This is I can't remember what kind of box it is. Pasta box or something, I don't know. I put buttons in the sewn-in spines, which I watched a tutorial from Gail Augustinelli. She did it on her little golden books she does. I'm a little distracted here. I got a cat that's threatening to jump and ruin my whole deal here. So I followed her tutorial and did it on this book. And so there we go. Just chipboard letters, Hawaii 2018. Here we go with the front pocket. This tag tells a story of how our flight left very early in the morning. My son recently got his driver's license this summer, and he had just gotten his actual license in the mail right before we left, which is great for security. Halfway there, we realized he didn't have it with him, and so we had to come back home and then go all the way back. Fortunately, we left really early, like 3:45 in the morning, and we made it in plenty of time. This is a parking permit from the college that I teach at. I taught some extra courses in the summer, which helped make this possible, so that was great. Lots of journaling. I did pre-make this album, took everything with me, never even opened it or used it. I took notes on a piece of scratch paper so I would remember what we did when, but really it was about being in the moment, and that was one of the great things about this vacation. This little tab has a charm. I learned this from Wendy's Journal Adventure. This page is about packing. We got new luggage. Little pocket for our boarding passes, more journaling, our picture in the plane, little thing from a brochure. We visited the Big Island before all of the hurricane. There was actually a hurricane warning just as we were leaving, not this current hurricane, but a different one. But they were all the people who live there say, oh, they always, say that, but they always, blow away or whatever before they get there. This was our rental car, which was a Miata. They gave us a choice from 2 rows of cars, and they said pick, and of course my son picked that, and I said if our luggage fits, it's a go. If not, we got to get something else, and our luggage fit. So that was another thing that I gave us a challenge to only take carry-on luggage. No big suitcases, no checked baggage, and we did it, and I still had too much stuff. So shows you, we were only there for, well, not only, but we were there for a week. So this is our hotel room, our hotel balcony view of the pools, and then beyond that, the ocean. Can't beat that. Target, because it doesn't matter where you go, you gotta go to Target. More journaling, driving. We were just exploring the island. We were on the Kona side, and so we toured kind of halfway around the island, went for a nice drive. That is our dinner that night. You can tell we're starting to look happy and relaxed. And Mama's cocktails back in the room. Another little charm. Thank you, Wendy, for that lovely idea. Not that I think anybody is watching these, but, and then just more kinds of mementos and stuff there. We spent every single day in the water, either on a beach or in our hotel pool, usually both, and I swear it was so therapeutic. I'm full of aches and pains. I have chronic back and neck issues. Like our second day there, from then on, not a single pain. So it's either they have an awesome mattress, or there's something about being in the water that much that's extremely therapeutic, and maybe a combination of both. 3 days after being home, I started with aches and pains again. I don't know. Anyway, this was the beach, one of the beaches we found that was close to us, Mauna Kea Beach. It's kind of a private-ish beach. It's open to the public, but you have to get a parking pass, and every day they told us there was no parking, and so we would say, we're just going to go drive through then and come back up if there's nothing. And they're like, okay, and every day we found parking, so I don't know. So that's us enjoying some beach time. This is, again, our hotel and our pool. More journaling. Did a lot of journaling because I didn't take a lot of photos. Again, was in the moment. We went on a hike at one of the state parks, which was lovely. So that was fun. Did some shopping, a bunch of receipts. A windy day. There was some feral cats on the property, and my son made friends. This was one of our room service. Both me and my son love room service. Not sure what it is, but it's just such a fun thing. One of the sunsets, the only one I got a picture of. And then we did a snorkeling trip on a raft. You rode on this a little, higher up than a blow-up raft, but it is a raft nonetheless. This is our captain, whose name is Kevin, and he was so sweet. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, on the rough seas in this little raft, so I was asking, does anybody ever get seasick? And he's all, it's happened a million times, don't worry. If you feel like that's going to happen, just go to the back of the raft, hold on tight, and aim as far as you can away from the boat. Okay. We were with, it was my son and myself, and then 3 other people, another teenager and his dad, and then his uncle, I believe. So it was fun. They were all really nice, and it ended up one of them almost got sick, and I didn't. I didn't. Snorkeling, or last time we went snorkeling, we were snorkeling for a good part of the day, and we were all sick the next day. So it's interesting how that works. This is where we went. We were in the area where Captain Cook had gotten killed, so we learned all the history and the story, and some of that is reflected there. And then because I took no pictures while we were snorkeling, I have printed these off of their website, the company we were with, from other people who have submitted it, so that was nice. We saw dolphins, love that. These are from one of our travel journals. My son drawing on the table at a restaurant that was the point, it was covered in paper and you're supposed to draw on it. Our pool at night, that was one of our funnest things. We found some pool toys, and we would play every night in the pool. People just leave their stuff, I guess, for the next people, which is exactly what we did. It's fun. When we returned our rental car, there was a rooster to greet us. I don't know if he lives there or what. And then from here on, we have some blank pages, more things keeping our hotel schedule with all the activities and stuff. Room key, more journaling. My son has some pages he needs to do, which he hasn't done and probably won't. More information about where we were, maps, and some of these correspond to journaling pages. Another map, our itinerary in the back flap here, and there you have it, our Hawaiian trip. It was truly a blessing to get to do this and enjoy this with my son, and my hope is that we can do something similar in a couple of years, in 2020 when he graduates from high school. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.